Welcome to Sanriku Geopark. The sea spreads beautifully and calmly. At times, it may change its appearance. The Sanriku coast has a history of being damaged by tsunamis many times in the past. Yes, on that day, March 11th, 2011, passing down stories of disasters from generation to generation and to the world. That is also one of the important roles of the Geopark. Rikuzentakada City, Iwate Prefecture. This is the Miracle Pine. There used to be 70,000 pine trees here in the past. A great tsunami struck the town on March 11th, 2011. The pine tree forest was carried away by the waves, leaving only one pine tree.
This is the former Kesen Middle School. It is also my old school. Here, a huge tsunami swallowed the school in the Great Earthquake. I think that this school was located in the most dangerous place in this tsunami.
The distance from the bank of the river to the school building is only about 15 meters.
The gigantic tsunami struck as if it really swallowed up this 3-story middle school building. There is a rooftop, but the tsunami was even higher than it.
The tsunami was beyond the roof of a 3-story building.
That's right. It was completely submerged. The height of the building should be around 15 meters. The tsunami came in with terrible momentum.
When the earthquake occurred, the students were practicing songs for the graduation ceremony. What did the students in the school do at that time?
It's a surprise. Within 5 minutes after the earthquake occurred, the teachers led all of the students to evacuate to a safe area. In 5 minutes. I was surprised.
If a big earthquake comes, assume that there will be a tsunami and escape to a hill. The students who followed the lessons of the past survived the tsunami. Rikuzentakada Youth Hostel is located on the seaside of the Miracle Pine. Now the building is preserved as disaster remains. This is one of the buildings that tells about the threat of the tsunami. Tapip 45, a roadside station, was also along the national highway. This building was also damaged by the tsunami. Debris from the tsunami is still left behind. Time has stopped since that unforgettable time. Taro is located in Miyako City, on the middle of the Sanriku coast. The new tide breakwaters were made after the great tsunami struck the area. When you look up front, there is a super tide breakwater that is nicknamed the Great Wall of China. Although this tide ridge is only 5 meters above the ground, it is one of Japan's best tide ridges and is the only one in the world. We have just climbed up the stairs. A 17-meter wave hit the city. The tsunami went through a narrow bay, which pushed the wave together and increased its height. The tsunami attacked the town, overtaking the tide breakwater that was 2.4 kilometers in total length and 10 meters above sea level. You will not survive if you are not aware that a tsunami might come, and if you do not take action. When you stand here, you can see the remains of the tsunami as well as new things. You can realize the things you have to tell to new generations from now on. You can see all that remains. I think Taro Town will be a place to learn from, like a museum, because it is compact. This is the Taro tourist hotel that was damaged by the tsunami. It is one of the remains of the earthquake disaster that tells about the threat of the tsunami to future generations. As you can see, it is a 6-floor building. However, the tsunami broke the wall on the right side of the 3rd floor. You can see the blue sky through the wall. Yes, I do. Then the tsunami flooded up to the 4th floor. It is obvious just by seeing how high the tsunami hit. You can enter the facility if you are accompanied by a guide. So, the tsunami came up to this height. Yes, that's why the whole area here had become like the ocean. I cannot imagine. This is room number 604. At that time, here, the president of the hotel was filming the tsunami alone. Wow! In this room? The ocean is expansive, like when this area became like the ocean during the tsunami. Also, in front of here are the tide shields and the second tide bank, which I walked by a while ago. The tide bank was here. What is necessary to protect important life? The sea is calm now, but sometimes we dislike the ocean because of what happened. But this sea is the mother who raised us and what we are supported by. We must continue to tell future generations how to deal with future tsunamis. Never forget the fears and lessons of the tsunami. The earthquake disaster remains tell us, never let the memory of the earthquake fade away. We need a deeper understanding of repeated natural disasters. We must learn from the tsunami remains that are all over the area and find a way to coexist with tsunamis.